So first of all, before getting into the actual, just a second. Before getting into the actual concept of email marketing, let us understand what are the terminology that will be used in email marketing. So these are all the terms that we are going to learn. Just a second, you'll get it. We have something called email list, or you call it audience list. Then you have opt-in email and double opt-in email. So we will try to understand what is the meaning of opt-in and double opt-in. And then you have to understand the importance of subject line. What is subject line? Where do you use it? We have something called lead magnet, concept of bouncing email. And then what do you mean by unsubscription? What do you mean by open rate and click rate? So if you understand this terminology first, later you can get into the actual concept of email marketing. As I was telling you, email marketing is a process of sending promotional emails to all your customers. If you have a database, let us say you're working for a client and the client has got a database of emails. For everyone, you can send at a time all the emails. Let us say even if you have 10,000 emails also, for everyone you can send at a time your promotional email. So it is probably the cheapest way of reaching your customers. It is not much costlier when compared to other digital marketing techniques. Email marketing is quite less. It will happen in less budget. And trust me, there are jobs on especially email marketing also. There are some companies which are offering jobs for only email marketing executives. So you understand the importance of the concept. As we get inside, get inside. So we have something called email list. This is nothing but the list of emails, the collection of all emails that you have. You have to sort it out properly, guys. Remember this. For example, let us say I'm working for a college. I'm working for an MBA college. Then who will be my customers?
Students.
What type of students? Those who are completed graduation. Because I am looking for students who will join MBA. So I'll be looking for someone who has completed graduation. And let us say from different streams, MBA does not have any limitation that only BA guy can do it, BCA guy can do it. Aisa kuch nahi hai. So you have the option of taking any graduate. So you can maintain a list of email IDs. For example, if your company, if your college is giving you a database of all the email IDs of the graduate students from different graduation colleges. This kind of data collection happens in the market. There are people who will sell the data also. Email data can be purchased as well. So going back to the actual thing, you will have the entire list of email IDs and you will arrange them in proper order. Probably I can arrange them a list of graduate students from Hyderabad, list of graduation students from Vizag, from Bangalore, like that location based, or I can have stream wise. BA college students list, BBA college student list, BCA college student list. Like that I can maintain separate lists. So email list is nothing but it is a collection of emails that you have received through your blog or website or by any source. There can be any source. From your website also you can get leads, isn't it? Let us say you have a contact form or inquiry form on your website. All the people who are filling up there, they'll enter their email ID. That is also a database that you are collecting. Or maybe if you are running Google Ads, how do you get leads from Google Ads, guys? For those who completed Google Ads sessions, tell me. How do you get leads from Google Ads?
Lead extension.
Right, lead extension, lead generation form extension. So either that, or if you are done with social media, you also know that we can circulate lead generation form in Facebook and Instagram campaigns also. So from all this kind of sources, whatever emails that we are receiving, we will collect them and sort them in the proper order. We'll keep them saved and we will upload them into our tool. For example, you are using MailChimp, you have to upload all these contacts into that tool. So it is a collection of email addresses used by individual or organization. Let it be your own collection or your company collection or your website collection or the collection of emails from lead form generation or from purchased database also. Whatever it is, you will have a list of emails. And then you have something called opt-in mails and double opt-in mail data. Most of you are done with WordPress web designing. So every one of us have seen what do you mean by a contact form, which we put on the contact us page, or inquiry form. And when we see that form, let us get into the website and I'll show you. When you see the form, when someone fills up the information and clicks on submit, immediately details will go to the website owner or the admin. For example, if I'm on my website, let us say I get into the contact us page. Let us say I'm a customer. So if someone fills up the details and click on submit, directly the information will go to the admin of the website. This kind of mail option is known as opt-in or single opt-in. That means there is no reconfirmation. We are just writing the details and hitting on submit, the details will go to the admin. But there is another option called double opt-in. In that case, what happens if the user fills up the form and clicks on submit, you will not directly send the details. Again, they'll receive a confirmation. Do you want to submit the details? Confirm your email ID. And so they'll get one more reconfirmation. So they must get into their email ID and click on the link sent to them. And then the details will be sent out to the advertiser or to the website or to any place. So these are two different types. One is direct submission. So here, contacts fill out your form, clicks on submit, the information is saved. Information is received by us. If it is double opt-in, there are few additional steps. It is also a simple thing only. It's also easy to use, but few additional steps. What is that? Just like single opt-in, but the contact fills up the form. He will receive an opt-in confirmation email. He's going to get an email to his mail ID. He should log into that email ID and click on the confirmation mail. Click on the link and then the details will be received by us. So it is like we are taking double confirmation to take the details from the customer. That is the difference between single opt-in, double opt-in. Am I clear? Online people, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So moving ahead, we have something called personalization. You call them merge tags. This is very effective way of dealing with your customers. For example, let me log into my Gmail. So if I enter my email ID, sometimes you might be observing, especially in promotional emails, you can see that people will use your name in the subject line. They'll be addressing with your name. See here, No Broker has sent me an email wherein I have Palupuri Bhavani in the subject line itself. So they are taking my name in the subject line itself. It appears as if this mail is customized for me. They are writing this mail specifically for me. That impression will be created when you use this kind of name, first name, last name, surname. If you use this kind of thing, see here, HDFC Bank using my surname and some other. So let me see if there is anything from Amazon. Yeah, Prime Video. I have got my first name. Someone is using my full name. Someone is using my surname. Someone is using my first name. So anyways, you have all the options. Using this kind of personalized subject lines is what you call merge tags. And in this, you can use insert subscriber's first name or last name or email ID or surname, anyways. And for everything, you will have a formula. If you want to use first name, you should use this F name. F stands for first. Everything in capital letters. I'll show you in the tool once I get inside. So this is what you call merge tags, using of personalized merge tags. That is personalizing the mails for the customers with their names. Next comes the subject line. What is subject line, ma? What is subject line of your email?
The main
Yes, the
topic
main
of the
first sentence or the information that you will read even before entering into your mail. Am I right? So even before I enter my mail, here I can see that join Prime again. Maybe with this email ID, my Prime is expired. So I'm getting some message saying that join back and get 250 cash back. And this is a limited period offer. So the subject line is something which gives complete idea for the user. What is their email? So make sure that your subject line is clear. This is where you are going to grab the attention of the user, and if the subject line is proper, they'll click the mail and they'll enter inside. If your subject line is not effective, maybe people might not open the email also. So subject line is perhaps the most important few words of your entire mail, because using that, just looking at that, user will decide whether he has to open the mail or not. So subject line should mention the goal of your email promotion. Why are you sending this email? That information must be clearly mentioned on subject line. There are some rules that you need to follow to write subject line so that your email doesn't go to the spam folder. What are those? Try to understand first. This is for avoiding spam. Never use many punctuations. Never use many punctuations. You might have seen a lot of people will do this. Star, 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 hash, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. So this kind to make flashy messages to grab the attention of people. People will think that if you write like that, people will see and click on. First of all, for them to see, your mail should reach on the inbox. So don't use this kind of over punctuations, special characters and all. Don't try to make it flashy. Try to make it genuine, straightforward, proper information that is required. So no more than 3 punctuation marks per subject line. That includes your full stops, question marks, commas, everything. So don't exceed more than 3 punctuations, and don't use special characters if possible. So more importantly, use personalized subject tags. As I told you, if you use personalized merge tags with the name, etc., people will find it interesting, or they might there is more chance of opening it. It has been proved actually. People have been observing the results, and it is said that when you use personalized merge tags, there is more chance that the customers will open your email. Secondly, be descriptive. Don't beat around the bush. Special offer for you to check open mail. You'll be seeing this kind of thing sometimes. People are not, nowadays people have become so addicted to this kind of stuff, they'll not fall for the tricks. Maximum number of people. So give the information directly. Don't beat around the bush. Don't make some inquisitive subject lines, etc. No need of that. Put your point straight away on the subject line itself. If they are really interested to know about it, they'll open it and read it. So don't try to create some suspense over in your subject line, and don't try to make the customer click on your email with that kind of words. It won't work. And moreover, if you are in a professional environment, this kind of subject lines will never work, and there is a possibility that you might get blocked or you might be unsubscribed also. So be descriptive. Make sure that you are direct and descriptive. Don't try to be trendy. Be direct and descriptive. Explain your concept. Just now we have seen Amazon's mail. What is that subject line? Very clear. Join back again, get this much of cash back, and this is a limited period offer. Clearly understood what is there inside the mail. If I'm interested, I'll open the mail and get inside. Otherwise, I'll leave it off. So make sure that your subject line is straightforward, direct, and descriptive. Keep it short. Because first of all, whether the user will read it or not, leave it aside. The space available for your subject line itself is small. And let us say if the user is watching it on mobile, then it is much more smaller. It is a desktop, and we can see here some part is missing out. If you write longer subject lines, see here, this one is perfectly fit inside. This one is also perfectly fit inside. So if you know how to use the subject line character limit, that will help you a lot. Your information can be completely read by the user. So keep it short. For many recipients, especially those who are reading the emails on mobile devices, shorter is often better. Keep the email subject line as short as possible. Recommended is 60 characters. We recommend people to use 60 characters, or simply putting up less than 10 words. Try to write less than 10 words. And as I told you, limit punctuations. The researchers have proved that if you use more punctuations, more special characters, etc., mail has a more chance of going to the spam folder. Try to avoid that. Don't use special characters in the subject line, and avoid spam words. There are some list of spam words, guys. You can go to Google and search for List of spam words in email marketing. Get inside, Usman. Settle. List of spam words in email marketing. You should not mention this kind of words in the email, subject line especially, like bulk mail or free, this kind of words. Let us say if you use it once, maybe the impact might not be that high. Let us say you repeat it twice or thrice, impact increases. So try to avoid spam words. You can have a list of some, there are thousands of words. So you need to look into that and make sure that subject line does not have much spam words. Next comes lead magnet. What do you mean by lead magnet? Let us understand. So far, am I clear, guys? Whatever we are discussing, so far, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, Adil is here. So, lead magnet is something which is to attract the customers actually. Magnet itself indicates you the meaning. Magnet means attracting. So lead magnet is something which companies do to attract the users. I'll give you one small example. Don't start reading it. You'll get confused. One small example I'll give you. Try to understand. Let us say you enter, you go for a shopping. Let us say I went to Forum Mall or some mall, South India shopping mall, whatever. After purchasing, sometimes you'll be seeing this kind of things. If you purchase for 5,000, you'll get 500 rupees voucher. If you purchase for 10,000, you'll get that lucky coupon. You should write your name, phone number, email ID and put in the drop box. There will be a lucky draw. You'll be given prizes. Have you come across this kind of situations?
Yes, ma'am.
Many times.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And without even thinking for a minute, everyone will write down their name, phone number, and email ID, isn't it? We do that. And we'll put the list in the chit in the box. Actually, they are collecting your data. They are collecting your names, your email IDs, and your phone numbers. Again, after 15 days or 20 days, you'll get promotional messages on your phone number. You'll be getting calls, you'll be getting messages, you'll be getting mails. Again, you'll say, how did they get my number?
Yes, ma'am.
You have actually given the number. If you give out your number or email ID in one place, databases are sold outside. So that's how the market will be. And these are what you call lead magnets, trying to attract people and gather their data. Recently, I have experienced this when I went to movie theater. We entered inside the ticket counter. We are entering inside and they'll see the QR code of the ticket. So they have seen that. And after entering inside, another person was standing with a paper and a pen as if they are checking the tickets. And he was like, what is your name and email ID? Most of the people were without thinking just giving the name, email ID, showing the ticket and going off. Actually, we are scanning the ticket outside already and someone else is again noting down. But still people don't have that much of understanding about it. They keep on giving. We asked, we stayed back, we held on for a minute and asked, who are you? Why are you collecting data? He was like, no, ma'am, if you have any promotions from Asian, you'll get it. No, thanks. Enough of promotion. So you must be vigilant when you're giving your details wherever. Don't give wherever you feel like. But of course, email is not a big thing. People can get it from anywhere. But if you are giving much more data, be careful. So if you are giving much more data, now just imagine, because they are asking you phone number, email ID and name, happily you are giving. If someone asks you PAN card number, Aadhaar card number, you will think then. So collecting this kind of normal contact information is very easy task, and the things that they use for collecting them are known as lead magnets. So now if you read it, you will understand. Lead magnet is a marketing term for a free item or any service that is given away for purpose of contacting details. So they'll give away some gift. They'll give away some subscription. You will be seeing this. We are starting a new app. First 500 submissions, free subscription. After 500 subscriptions, you have to pay money. Immediately people will register. Without thinking, you'll give your name and email ID. So this is all the process of collection of data. And that is the meaning of lead magnet. Lead magnet can be trial subscriptions, giving away sample products, giving subscriptions for newsletters, giving free consultations, etc. All these are used to create leads. And the marketers attempt to convert the leads into customers of the product or service. What they'll do after collecting your data, they'll start calling you, or they'll start mailing you, or they'll start messaging you, and they'll try to promote their products to you. So that's about the concept lead magnet. Am I clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Next comes bounce. So what is the meaning of email bounce? Let us try to see. Now, let us say I am the sender. I'm a person who is sending out mail. And a user is there who is receiving my mail. He's called recipient. Now, when I am sending my mail goes out of my server. I'll be using any one server, either Gmail or my personal office mail ID or Yahoo Mail, whatever. I'll be using one server here. And the receiver also uses any other server. Maybe I'm sending out to his personal email, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Hotmail, whatever, or his company mail ID. And they'll also have their own server, receiving server. So either the mail after leaving your server should reach to the recipient server. If it is not able to reach there, it should come back to you. Only this will happen. It will not stay somewhere in the middle. Aise hawa mein nahi rehta wo. Either it has to stay in your server or in the recipient server. So when you are sending out an email and the user is not receiving it, it will come back to your own server. This is called bounce. The returning of mail to your own server when the recipient is not receiving it is called bounce. There are two types of bounces, ma. One is soft bounce, another one is hard bounce. Guys, there is a little disturbance. Samsung. Please keep yourself muted, ma. If you have any question, you can unmute yourself. So we have two types of bounce. One is soft bounce, another one is hard bounce. So first of all, bounce means an email message that is rejected by the recipient server. It is rejected by the recipient and it will come back to you. That is called a bounce mail. It can be either hard bounce or soft bounce. Let us understand what is the meaning of soft bounce first. When the issue is temporary, if the delivery issue is temporary, there can be reasons like your customers, your receivers, mailbox is full. Sometimes it will happen to text messages also. You might have also observed on your mobile, if your text box is full, next message will not be received by you unless you delete some of your messages. So in that time, what happens to the mail messages that are coming to you? They'll go back to the sender. So when you delete some messages, again they'll come inside. So that is a temporary issue, which is called mailbox full or quota completed. So let us say your recipient's mailbox or mail server is full. There is no space for the new email. It might bounce back. This is called a temporary issue, hence soft bounce. Or the mailbox is not configured correctly. Probably if they are using Outlook or anything and it is not configured properly also, you will get the email back to you. You call it bounce. Or let us say the server is down, offline. Again, if you try, it will go. Maybe temporary issues, internet down, server down, etc. Or your mail is too long. Maybe the files that you have sent are too long or they are occupying too much of space and that much of space is not available at your recipient's server. So these are all temporary issues. Soft bounce typically indicates a temporary delivery issue. There can be some normal reasons and after some time they'll be sorted out. Maybe today I send out a mail, it is bouncing back. I can try tomorrow. Maybe it can reach tomorrow if it is a soft bounce. Whereas hard bounce is a permanent error. When can you have a permanent error? Probably you use a wrong email ID. You have typed wrong. There is an error in the email ID itself. That email ID does not exist. Or their server has closed. It's completely down. Or that person has blocked you or unsubscribed from your contact list. So in these cases, it will be a permanent bounce. And that is called hard bounce. Understood the difference between soft bounce and hard bounce? Where there is a temporary delivery issue and you can deliver the email again if you try it, you call it a temporary issue called soft bounce. If there is a permanent delivery issue where you can't again deliver the email even if you try 10 times. situations. Example, email address does not exist, or there is an error in typing the email address, or the server has completely blocked your delivery. Sometimes we'll be spamming, we'll be blocking spam emails. They can't send us email again if you have blocked them. So that kind of situations are known as hard bounce. In every tool, in every email marketing tool, there is a system, which is if there is a soft bounce, the tool will retry to send. Let us say I'm using MailChimp and I have a list of some 1,000 contacts. I send out mails to 1,000 contacts. Assume that out of 1,000, some 200 mails are bounced back to me. And out of that, let us say 150 are soft bounce. What my tool will do, MailChimp, next day, it will try to send those 150 emails again. Because it is a temporary issue, because it is a soft bounce, it will retry sending the emails. If the issue is sorted out, they'll be received. Let us say again 50 mails bounced. It will try again. Most of the tools will try 3 times. Most of the tools will try 3 times. And if third time also it is a failure, it will consider it as hard bounce. It will remove it from soft bounce list and it will add it into the hard bounce list. And if an email is hard bounce, that email will be deleted from your list. If you have uploaded the contact list, from that list, this particular email ID will be permanently deleted. That is the meaning of bounce, soft bounce and hard bounce. Am I clear? Online people, am I clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So moving ahead, what is the meaning of unsubscription? Every one of us know this. Whenever you're getting any promotional emails, the customer will have an option of unsubscribing from that list. It will be present in the bottom of the email and it is compulsory that you should add this kind of unsubscription link for any promotional email. It is must. People should give unsubscription option. Let us see where it is. If
Sometimes it will be on top of the email.
it will be here. It depends on company to company. Some of them mention it clearly, unsubscribe. See here they have written, if you do not want to receive future emails of this sort from Prime Video, please modify your account settings here. So how they give the unsubscription link depends on the user, the sender. So it is must that you should have unsubscription link for your email. Now you are going to be a sender. You are going to be a person who is going to send out this kind of promotional emails. Remember that adding unsubscribe option is must in a promotional mail. Next comes open rate. What do you mean by open? Now, if you see here, this is my list of emails that I got. All of them are received by me, but I did not open many of them. Only if I open it, it will be considered as an opened email ID. So out of all the people who received your mails, how many members have opened it? This calculation is called open rate percentage. Let me tell you, let us say I have sent out some 100 mails. Out of that, only some 20 people have opened it. What will be my open rate? 20 by 100 into 100, that is 20%. So that is how you will calculate your open rate. Open rate is a metric. You need not calculate every time. You will have that in the reports of the tools. So open rate is something which is used to show the percentage of people that have opened your mail, who has received. How will it get calculated? Out of delivered emails. Now let us say I sent 100 mails and out of that 20 are bounced. Then how many are the delivered mails? 80 only. You should understand this. So only delivered mails, bounced mails are not considered. So out of 80, 20 members have opened it. Then what will be my percentage? Come on, calculate and tell me. 20 by 80 into 100. Why are you guys opening calculator or what? How much, guys?
55%.
Yes, thank you. So that's it. A small example here. If you send out 10 emails and 2 of them are bounced back, how many will be delivered emails? 8 are the delivered emails and number of delivered emails is 8. Out of them, let us say 4 members are opening. How will you calculate? It is 4 by 8 into 100, which is 0.5 into 100. That comes up to 50%. So this is what the calculation happens. You need not calculate anything. The tool itself will give you the open rate list. Similarly, click rate. What do you mean by click rate? After opening the email, let us say after opening the email and getting inside, if I'm clicking on any internal link, any action that is happening inside the mail, you call it a click. Opening is different, clicking is different. Understand the difference. Opening is just opening the email. And after entering inside the email, if they are clicking on any link available, that will become click. And how do you calculate click percentage? Same. Total number of link clicks divided them by total number of delivered emails into 100. That's about click rate percentage. And as I told you, this also will be calculated by the tool. You need not calculate it, just understand the concept. So many bulk mailing softwares are available in the market now, like MailChimp, Sendinblue, Constant Contact, Mailer. Nowadays, something is coming up, MailBuddy and the version. MailerLite, HubSpot, a lot of things are there. If you learn one, as I told you, you will have the same kind of options in most of the tools. And when you get into a company, we cannot be sure which tool they are going to use. Now, there are thousands of tools in the market. I cannot tell you all the tools. So if you join the company, what they are using, depending on that, you need to understand that, get training from them. If they are using any new tool which you don't know, the companies will definitely give a knowledge transfer. They'll explain you what is the process of using it. Here we are going to study MailChimp. For practice also you can do this, guys, because MailChimp has a basic account which is free of cost. So everyone can create a login in MailChimp. You can log into the actual account and see all the options. So the first step that you need to do here is you should gather email IDs. The first thing that we discussed, you should have the list first. Gather email IDs, segregate the email IDs. What do you mean by segregating? Arranging them, separating them as per your requirement. Segregate the email IDs and then upload the email IDs to the software, whatever software you are using. Here we are going to use MailChimp. I'll show how to do that. How do you do it? You will use CSV format. Most of the mailing softwares will accept CSV format contact lists. And after doing that, you will write the subject of the email. You will write the body of the email and you will give a footer which will have the unsubscription link also. And then you will send to the uploaded audience list. After that, you can check the report. How many members have opened it? How many members have clicked on the email inside? How many members have unsubscribed from your list? How many members have clicked on each area? I'll show you what click map is. So these are the things that we are going to learn. The process of creating email list, as I told you, it must be in the CSV format. So you can download the list. For example, this is my Google Sheets. So these are all the email IDs of the students who have sent me I sent them a form and they have filled it up. And this is how I'll get the details. What will I do with this? I'm going to save it as an Excel format or CSV format. Make a copy and save it to your drive. You will get the format. Make it into Excel or CSV. Remember that.
What is CSV, ma'am?
CSV is comma separated values. It will be just like Excel only. Who is this asking me?
I'm Lata.
Lata. All right. Did you see keyword planner, which we discussed already, Lata? Keyword planner, is it discussed for you?
No, not yet, ma'am. Only keyword.
Keyword planner, I think we are done. Anyways, there you will have it. That is the first time I'll be showing you what is CSV format. It will be just like Excel sheet. So let me show you one. This is the sheet that I have saved, the list of students. Out of all the details that I got, I have picked up only name and email ID. After you have this kind of a list, you will log into your MailChimp account and you can upload that list. Let me show you how to do that. I'm logging into my MailChimp account. Right. So this is how you will have it. You can give it as per your choice. For example, in merge tags, I want to use first name. Let us say in merge tags, I want to use first name. I can take first name and email ID. Let us say in merge tags, I want to use surname. I can make 3 columns, first name, surname, and email ID, and I can store the data as per my requirement. So what should be your merge tag? Depending on that, save your Excel sheet. And then while saving also, for example, there is a sheet here. If I want to share it, let us say I'll create one Excel here. Why is it taking me out of this? All right, I'm opening a sheet. After I write something here, let us say I want to save it. You'll have the option of save as and get into save as. Here you'll have something called CSV, comma delimited. This is the format that you have to save your sheet as. How do you save it as CSV format? After you create your sheet, get into save as section, save as, and here you will have, by default it is Excel. Click on this, you will get CSV. If your MS Office is active on your system, on your desktop or laptop, you can get this option. So you have to save your database in CSV format. That's how you'll do it for the people who don't know about it. So coming back, after saving it, now let us see MailChimp account. So I've gone to the MailChimp now. I suggest everyone to create one account and try. It is free to sign up and you can send up to 2000 emails actually. I'm logging in because I already have an account.
Is it a free, ma'am? Is this free?
Yes, it is a free account.
Okay.
So this is how your dashboard will look, guys. You'll have email creating option, audience management dashboard. And you will see all your list of campaigns here. It is asking me to go for, yeah. You'll have a list of campaigns that you have created and some other options. We will check what you can do. First thing is you need to upload your audience list as I told you. How to upload audience list? You'll see something called audience here. Click on that. You'll have audience dashboard. Under that you can see view contacts and manage audience. View contacts means you can see already present list. Whatever email IDs you have already uploaded, you can see that list. If you want to upload now, click on manage audience. You have options. You can either add a single subscriber, one email ID at a time. If you want, you can add, but generally we won't do that because this is for bulk mailing. We will be having thousands of email IDs with us. So keep it in the CSV format and import contacts. Click on import contacts. It will ask, how do you want to save it? You need to upload a file which is in CSV format. Click on upload a file and continue, and you can upload your existing file. Right now I'm not doing it because I already have some 11 contacts with me. I'm not uploading anything. This is the process. How to do that? Manage audience, import contacts, upload a file, and continue. I have given you screenshots for that probably. Let me see. So you will sign up for the first time users. You need to click on sign up. You have to create your login, give your email ID, give a username, password, accept the terms and conditions and sign up. You'll get a confirmation to your email ID. Go to that confirmation mail and accept it. Click on the activation link and log in. This is how you will get the activate link option in the mail ID. This screenshot of activation email. And then just confirmation, I'm not a robot. You have plans. There are premium, standard. Now this price will be different. It is a long back screenshot. Now I'm not sure how much the price is. You need to check it. So I have taken a free plan. So you also, if you want to try, just go for a free plan wherein you can send mails to 2000 contacts maximum. You will set up the account. You will give your first name, business name, website URL, phone number. Website URL and phone number are optional. Just give your name and email ID. That should be fine. Go ahead, add your address, postal code, continue. Do you have any contacts already? It will ask. If yes, give yes. If you give yes, it will take how much data you have. If you click on this drop down, you'll have something like 500 or less, 500 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000 as a range requirement. So you select how many list of email IDs you have. Select your database option and then you can just skip all these things. If you want any other support, etc., it will ask. And then you will be ready to go. Continue. Account is ready and this is how you will see the dashboard. Normal screenshots which I have given you when you subscribe, when you log into the account for the first time, those will be the informations collected. And then as I told you, click on audience list. You'll have an audience dashboard. First time users will get this option, add your contacts. If your account is already being in use, you'll have something called in the audience dashboard, you'll have manage audience and under that you'll have import contacts. First time users, what you'll get, add contacts. If you click on add your contacts, it will ask, how would you like to upload? Single contacts is not possible in email marketing softwares. So go for upload a file method and continue. It will ask you to browse the sheet from your system. Select the CSV sheet that you have kept ready. Continue to organize and then accept it, accept the terms, continue to tag. Then there will be a box. I can't show it because I don't have a list of emails to add now. So you'll get a box like this. Do you want to add any tags here? Don't select anything there because in the CSV sheet itself, you are putting up first name, email ID properly. If you are doing it, no need of giving any other options here. So don't select anything here, ignore and click on continue to match. And next screen will give you what details you have imported. That is your name and email address. Finalize import and all the details will be added to your list. And you will have that list saved in your database, in your tool, MailChimp tool. So now you have the list of email IDs with you. You need to draft your email. How to prepare your email. This is what the last message you will get. Import is successful. And then you are going to create your email. Let me show you how to do that. You can see all contacts here. This is the list of contacts. After you upload your contacts, you can see all the contacts here. Who are all the contacts? What are their names and what are their email IDs? So this is the database I have got. Now, how to create a mail? Click on create. You can create a regular email, landing page, embedded form. Embedded form not necessary. Get into your regular mail. Landing page is nothing but you will get a small landing page designing option, which is not required because in the mail creation itself, we have got a graphic email, which will be like a landing page only. So it will select all your subscribed contacts, or if you want, you can edit the recipients and add only respective list. I want to send only mails to this particular list. You can select only one particular list. From whom it will be sent, it will be your email ID with which you have subscribed to the account. And then subject line. This is what you must start writing. As I told you, first thing that you will add will be subject line. Here I have told you. The step-by-step things that you need to build. So much is there. Here. Subject line, body of the email, footer of the email. These three things must be added correctly. Unless and until you add all this information correctly in the template, it will not allow you to send the mail. If there is anything left out without editing, it will not allow you. So you have to edit everything. You should not send anything from the template. So I am adding the subject line. So you can add a subject line. What is the character limit? See here. 150 character it will show. But what did I tell you? 60. Keep it to 60. Make sure that you are using only 10 words. Don't go beyond that. And what are the other rules? Don't use punctuations.
Special characters.
Don't use special characters. Don't use spam words. So follow all these subject line rules that we already discussed and write the subject line. Just for example, I'm writing, I'm not sending to anyone. What happened, Prasad? Did you speak? Who's that? Yeah. Digital marketing course online. So I have written my subject line. If you're having any doubt, you can check subject line guideline here. Preview text is something which will be visible below the subject line. It is like a tagline along with the subject line. If you want to write, you can write, but in professional environment, not necessary. Your choice, it's not mandatory. Save it. So subject line is completed. Next comes content. What is content? The email. If you click on design email, it will ask you what type of email you want to create. There are templates available, ma. It is simply like your WordPress, drag and drop options. So this is basic. Guys, remember in every section, 2 are free. In featured section, this first 2 will be free and rest of them will be paid. In basic, first 2 will be free, rest of sections will be paid. Like that, in every section, 2 will be free and others will be paid. Remember that. For example, I'm taking this showcase product. I want to create a mail. See what all the things you can add elements. You can add a text block. You can add border text. You can add images. You can add collage, image group. If you add this, you'll have option of adding 4 different images in a single screen. Image card, which will have a headline, image plus text. You can add social buttons. You can add buttons, footer. You can embed any code. You can upload any video to the email. So all these options are available, whichever you want. And this is the by default template which is available. Let us say I'll add a logo here. What are all the images available in your account dashboard? You can see them here. If nothing is available here for you, it will be nothing. What you'll do, you'll have upload option on this side. Click on this upload option and select the image from your system. Upload it and you'll find it here. Now I have it, so I'm using it. Insert, select the image and insert. So I have added the logo. What is the next part? It is a heading actually. It is a heading block. So let me edit it. If I want to edit the block, I can click on edit block. Text and all you want to write, this is the place on the right hand side column. You can write. All editing options are available. Observe. As I told you, designing is your creativity. What options are available, I can show you. You can use all Word document options like bold, italic, underline, giving a link. For example, if I want to give a link for this showcase word, click on this and add the link here. Normal, just like your WordPress. You can go to the Content Studio, give the numbering, bullet points. All the options are there. Styling and fonts. Currently, this is standard web fonts. If you want to change the font and check, you can. Size of the characters, text color, shadow. merge tags, alignment, left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, justification. So all this, undo, everything. So all these editing options are available, and if you get into the styling option, you have much more. Size, color, styles, alignment, line height, all these things can be done under your styling option. Let me add some content here. So you can adjust it as per your choice. And here it is a image block. For example, if I want to add any image of my organization, I can just add the image here. The process of adding normal things, just like how you drag and drop. For example, I want image in the bottom and content on the top. How do you do that? You have this option of dragging and dropping it wherever you want. Let me first delete it. Let me write some content here. So I have added my content. If I want to edit anything, as I told you, all editing options are available here itself, or you can get into styling. And this is a button actually. Start shopping is a button. So I can change the text. And if they want to learn more, where should they go? I want to give my email address or any other link or any file. I can give my brochure, or I can give my website URL. I'm giving my website URL. If you want to know more about it, visit my website. That's it. That's about it. And I don't want any more information. I can just delete this block, right? If I want to add any block, stay outside. And you can add whatever block as per your requirement. So I'm done with this. Here you will have something, a very important part. You will have this unsubscription list. Please don't delete that. It has to be there. If unsubscribe option is deleted, mail will not be working. And that's it. This is not required. This, if you know the designing, if you know CSS, you can edit it as per your choice. Some additional options you can check. We are ready to send out an email. You need to click on save and continue, and it will check all the email IDs that you have uploaded, and it will send out the email. So what are all the options that are available? All the editing options, as I have told you. Let me show you a screenshot, right? So click on campaigns. Okay, we have seen adding the contacts, and after that, how to create a campaign. Get into email, design email, add your recipients, whatever contact list you have, you can upload all that list from whom your mail is going. Subject line, follow all the rules of subject line. Click on the content of the mail. Right now it is changed. It is called design the mail. So click on that. You will enter inside the designing option. Subject line, which we created already. Design the email. And you earlier we had classic builder. Now nothing of that sort is there. Directly you are getting into create campaign option. And as I told you, first two will be free and rest of them are paid. Everything is a template. You will just have to drag and drop, add text, add images, add buttons, add videos, whatever you want to upload, you can upload it. So the same thing we have selected actually. Text, box of text, divider. Divider means on the top you can put an image, on the bottom you can add a content, etc. Single image or group of images, an image card, a card that you have already prepared. You can use your Canva to design this kind of images. image, along with that some content, you can put it up and save it as a single image, upload it. It will become your card. Image plus text. Here itself you can add it. You can share this. You can add social buttons, single buttons, clickable links, learn more, apply now, sign up, etc. And footer, if you want to embed the code, if you know CSS, you can get inside the code, or you can add your video. So you will do all the editing as required. If you click on this edit button, it will give you the option of uploading it. Click on replace. It will take you to add the product or add the image. And you will have your data already in your account if you have uploaded the images previously. If not, you can click on upload button and add the images now. And once your mail is ready, remember that you cannot send out the mail if you don't change everything on the template. If you keep anything unchanged, for example, here this is there, add a photo, add a photo. If I don't delete it, I can't send the mail. Either I should add some details there or I should delete that block. So don't keep anything as it is from the template. Edit everything. And then you are ready to send out the mail. Send it. See this, remember this. We can't send email with default content, images or links. You have to edit everything accordingly. And then you can click on continue. You will be reaching out the place called send. If you send out the email, right now I am not sending out. Because that will go to all my old students. Why to disturb them now? I'm not sending it. You can either send it right away. In the paid version, I think we'll have schedule. We'll not have it in the basic version. In the paid version, you'll have schedule option. Every one of us know what is scheduling. Scheduling it for future date. Maybe I want to send an email on so-and-so date at so-and-so time. You can put that in the list. That is available only for paid accounts. You can click on finish later. It will be saved as a draft. That's about it. Now, after you send out the email, where will you see all the emails that you have sent out? Under campaign section, you'll have something called all campaigns. And here you will see what are all the campaigns that you have sent. This is one campaign which is done just now, which is in drafts, another draft. This one was sent. This one was sent to 6 recipients. So you can see all the list of campaigns that were sent. And if you want to see the report, you will have the report here itself. For every mail, every campaign that you have sent, you will have the report. We'll open this. How the report will be for your understanding. This is the overall report, ma. We have sent 6 mails. Successful delivery 6. That is 100% delivered, no bounce. And out of them, 5 members opened it. If I click on this, I can see who are all the people who opened it. So these are all the contacts that have opened. Similarly, much more information like if there are any clicks, how many clicks were there, what are the total number of clicks, etc. Any unsubscriptions, all these things you can check. See here, click performance. If there are any clicks, you can see a click map. On your mail, how many links are there? In my mail, I have a link in this place, Facebook, Twitter, some other link. No one clicked on this. Here you can see the data. For example, if one person is there who clicked on Facebook, you can see the data here. Let me see if any other mail is there where some other data will be there. See here, we have got a bounce and unsubscribe also. I made someone do it voluntarily. We entered a wrong email ID so that I can show you what is bounce. So total number of mails sent were 6, out of which total opens were 8. That means some of them have opened it twice. See here, you'll have the entire details. We'll see activity wise. who are the email IDs to which we sent. These are the list of email IDs. Then you can see how many members opened it. 2 of them opened it and 1 of them opened 9 times and someone opened twice. You'll have something called didn't open. How many of them did not open your mail? So every detail will be there. All these people did not open the mail. And what else we have? Did anyone click? This is the click report. 2 of them have clicked. So if you want to see the click performance, where did they click and all that stuff, you can get into the click performance and you can see. There are 4 links in this mail. Out of them, the first link got 2 clicks, second link got 1 click. If you see the click map, you will see where that link is and how many members clicked it. This is 1 link. 1 person has clicked it. And there is another link inside. Here it is, digital marketing certification. And 2 members have clicked it. This is called click map. You can get into the email and see who have clicked it and all the stuff. Bounced. 1 bounce was there. What type of bounce is it? Let us see. It is hard bounce. And you will have the details, which is the email ID that was bounced. Got it? And after 30 days of the campaign, this email ID will be removed from my list. As I told you, if there is a hard bounce, the software will automatically delete that set of emails. What else we have? Unsubscribed. If anyone has unsubscribed from your emailing list, you will see that 1 person has unsubscribed. So that's about the report overview. Where do you find it? You will find it in the campaign section. You can get into all campaigns and you can see, or you will have separately something called reports. You can get into it and you can see all the reports of all the campaigns that you have sent. So after sending, you'll get into all campaigns. You can click on view report and you can see all the details like how many successful deliveries, how many bounced, how many unsubscribed, how many of them clicked, what are the total number of opens, the count. You will have click percentage, everything. And you can see all this detail according to the activity. Sent to, open to, didn't open, who clicked, which bounced, etc. That's about it. And if you want to download this report, you can download the report. So whatever report, whichever campaign report you want, you can download it and you can give it to your client. Most probably, if you are working for your client, the options that you will get will be drafting the email, sending out the email and taking reports. That's it. Creation of lists and all, that might not be an opportunity. So first of all, getting the option to work on email marketing itself is very less nowadays. Not many companies are using, but yes, there are some companies who are exclusively working on that. Depends on where you join and what opportunity you get. So these are all the options. You can download your report in that way. I have already shown you what is ClickMap. In your mail, wherever there are links, you can check all those links and how many of them have clicked on that link, you can have the report. So this is what you have under email marketing. Hopefully I'm clear. Guys, am I clear, online people?
Ma'am, a question.
Tell me, Anindita.
So, ma'am, after designing the template of email, so
Yes,
is there any preview option or you
Yes,
directly
yes,
send
yes.
it?
Already what you're seeing itself is a preview, ma. On
Okay.
your designing area itself, when you are creating a campaign, you'll have a panel, right? Whatever you are doing, you are seeing it there itself.
Yeah, so, okay, ma'am, I got it. So,
That
there
itself
itself.
will be the preview, and you can, if you want, you can do one thing. You can send out an email to your email ID first.
Oh, yes.
Receive it, check it, how the links are working and all the stuff, and you can go ahead and send it to your contacts.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything else, guys?
Ma'am,
me,
I have a doubt.
Tell me, Aisha.
Ma'am, it's regarding automated emails, ma'am. So is there like in this website can we like make automated emails? and send it through.
Get you.
Can we send automated emails is my question, ma'am.
No, there is nothing of the automations. Oh, you're asking about this. It will be available in the paid version, ma. It is not there. for
Oh.
this.
Okay, ma'am.
You can set up.
Because
Even
Yeah, ma'am.
scheduling is also not available in the basic version.
yeah, ma'am, usually like the automated email senders like do not reply email
Yeah,
ID
You
starts
will be
with.
getting such kind of. So most of them go to the spam. Definitely go for
Yeah.
normal creation of email. Design your own email. Write your subject line yourself. Don't go for automated emails. Delivery to the inbox will be very less in this kind of situations.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, ma, no problem. So, all right, guys, for 2 batches, this is the last class. All those guys, all the best. Attempt for the interviews. Try to finish off the Google Ads certification if possible and add it onto your resume, upload it, update on your LinkedIn profiles, and keep me updated if you are joining anywhere. Okay?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for sparing your Saturday.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right?
Thank you,
Ma'am,
ma'am. Bye
Yes,
bye.
yes, please. Who is this?
Ma'am.
ma'am, this is Shrikant, ma'am.
Yes, Mashi.
Ma'am, when can I expect the certificate, ma'am?
Course completion certificate, you can collect it from the institute. First, you give a call to the institute and you can come here and collect the physical copy, or
Yes, ma'am.
first you can receive it on a mail. A soft copy will be sent out to you immediately. There is no particular time frame.
Okay. And the videos will be uploaded for 1 year,
Videos
ma'am?
are available for you. I did not delete them. They will be there for 1 year. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Okay, ma'am.
Bhavani, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How is your tooth? Are you fine, Bhavani?
No, ma'am. Still the stitches
Not
are
yet?
there. They will be removing on Wednesday.
All right. Take care. Take care.
Okay, ma'am. Definitely.
All right, guys. See you, everyone. Bye, ma.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, guys. And rest of the people, I'll see you on Monday.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Have a nice weekend.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma.